it's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Ride the Movies created by Magickmike 69. Now, you may all be wondering where all the flashy cinematics are for today's video. We're doing away with all of them for today's Spotlight because I want to come into this completely blind. And it seems almost fitting to be coming back to a Magickmike Ride the Movies park, because this is pretty much where the channel started. Like 4 or 5 years ago, it was the Ride the Movies parks on Planet Coaster 1 of Mike's that I was spotlighting. This is where the spotlighting journey began in the first place. So it seems almost fitting to be back now doing it once again. But here we are at the main entrance. Oh, hang on, we've got something up here. The statue of Rose stares out to the sea, waiting for Jack's return. His pedestal remains empty, but not as empty as you might think. So there is a riddle challenge in this park, and you all know how I am with riddles and puzzles. I'm not very good. I will try my absolute best, but I promise nothing. I'm not very good at them, but we'll give it a good old try. So let's leave the buses. I very almost got ran over then. Whoops. I'm supposed to look both ways before I cross it. Oh no! I got ran over! That's why you don't stand in the middle of the road loitering, okay? You get knocked over. Right, anyway, let's come in here. So we've got Ride the Movies. I can see a Dune Sandworm. We've got the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek. We've got a car of some description. Oh, that's Blade Runner. It's the police car from Blade Runner, isn't it? And then over here we've got the selfie point. Let's go and get a selfie. Hang on, I'm just getting a selfie. Hang on. There we go. Somebody can somebody come and tripping over my own words. Can somebody come and take a photo, please? They're all ignoring me. It's Matty over here, like famous YouTuber, you know. They don't care. They're not bothered at all. So anyway, we've got photos, t-shirts, calendars, bags and mugs, caps, hats, bandanas and scarves. And then we've also got a fire engine over here as well. That's really cool. I like that. Well, that's created by CKM Car Design. I like how you've given credit for a different person's creation there. Always nice to see that if you are using other people's creations, to just give a quick shout out there. I like how you've got the, we didn't even touch upon that, did we? How the movie clipboard like kind of goes up and down. I like how you've done that. And then just over on the left-hand side, we've got loads of food and drink and everything. Oh, we've got some cars over here as well. They look like Audi R8s. That's a fancy car. Get me to 1 million subs, and I might be able to buy one of these maybe one day. In my dreams. Can you imagine? Created by CKM Car Design, so the same person as the fire engine. That's really nice. I do like that a lot. So we have Ride the Movies. I'm excited for this. The original Ride the Movies 1, 2, 3 was so good. And then we had the Ride the Movies Horror Edition, didn't we? I believe, if memory serves me correctly, I did 5 in total. Because there was the 1, 2, 3, the horror one. Oh, the James Bond one, that was it. Yeah, the James Bond, Ride the Movies James Bond. But as we come in here, so we've got a water feature right in front of me. I am happy. I'm going to have a look at this before I do anything else. That's a really nice little water feature. And we're supposed to be following these. We've got arrows on the floor that says follow me. So I really should do that. So we have Gate 1 Star Trek. We've got Harry Pottery. Love it. And then over there to our right hand side, we've got Gate 2. I can see the Weyland-Yutani from Alien there, Building Better Worlds, and there's Blade Runner. And then up there we've got Hat's Riddles. So, right, I imagine we've got to go up there in a second to start this riddle quest line or something, do we? Oh, we've got Stargate just over to our left-hand side as well. I've only ever seen the Stargate film the once, and I never watched the series. I did like the film, though, but I haven't seen it for a long time. And then we have, there you are, it seems like you like to follow strange clues. Not really, no. Written on the floor by someone unknown. We know it's Magickmike. Lies! Very good, so I challenge you to a riddle hunt. Learn more at the Riddler's Hats on the 2nd floor. Riddle me open. Right, so I imagine that will open if we solve the riddles, which I'm making no promises. I will try my utmost to get it done, but we'll see. So we have a James Bond ride over there. That's a bit of a nostalgia throwback to the Ride the Movies James Bond park that you did before. But we've got stairs here, so let's go up to the second floor and let's have a look in this riddle shop, shall we? So we've got lots of things to look at up here as well. So we have a Cineplex just in front of us that's showing Alien, now playing Star Wars, and Owner, I don't know what that is. Owner, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that film is. I'm very sorry. Alien or Aliens? Which is better? For me, Aliens. You're gonna have to let me know what you think. I always thought Aliens was better than Alien. I love them both, but... Right, so we come in here. This must be our grand prize. It must be the car keys behind that closed door for this little buggy, that if we win. So we have the Riddler meter, and there's 7 lights on it, so that must be how many riddles we've got. So, Riddle Hunt must be played in Ego Cam mode. Switch now. I'm already in that one. Find and activate all 7 sequences to win the hunt. Your progress is shown on the Riddler meter. Start with the first sequencer in this room. Look at the Riddler meter. Well, we just did that. We looked at it. It's right there. And that's how we reset the whole thing if we want to restart, I imagine. Go to the front window of the mall and step on the red dot. Look down and find the middle X. Watch out and see the spot where to find the next riddle. And then we have the first sequencer here. Right, so I imagine we're going to have to keep putting on... Oh, hang on. End of day report, okay. We're going to have to keep putting on the menu, which I don't normally like doing, but for the sake of this, we're going to have to. Oh, there you go. We've got our first light. And then it said to go to the front of the mall, didn't it? And stand on the red circle? Is that going to be downstairs or upstairs? We'll try upstairs. And we'll have a walk down here. So we've got the James Bond Martini Shaken But Not Stirred ride here. Very nice, I like that. Is there anything across there? No. And we're looking for a red dot. So we have a Five Guys over here. So Five Guys created by Aaron, adapted by Magickmike. This is how a burger should be. Perfect hand-cut fries. The best burger you will eat in your life. I think I've only ever been to a Five Guys, like, twice. Because there isn't any, like, really around here. We've got a Coca-Cola machine just there. I like that. Yeah, there's a Five Guys in Bristol. So I've been to that. Or was it Cardiff? I can't even remember. But I know I've been to one, like, maybe once or twice when I've been to, like, gigs and things like that. There's a red dot here. So it said, find the red dot and look down. And then... Oh, there's an arrow there. So is that pointing to... Oh, right. So, right, I've got you, because there's a red thing going across there. So it's pointing... Right, so it looks like it's outside... That's clever how you've done that, actually. I really like that, because otherwise it's just a random red triangle in the window. But when you actually stand on the dot and then move across, it becomes an arrow with the thing underneath the monorail. So it looks like it's outside, maybe at that wind turbine, maybe? That's where we'll go and have a look in a moment. That must be the second one. So we'll work our way back around here. So we have the Matrix... I am proper tripping over my words today. The Matrix Internet Cafe. And we have the red pill or the blue pill. So... I noticed this in Moomin's Park as well. Is this a setting on my part, or are the interiors in Planet Coaster, like, really dark? Like, I thought it in Moomin's water park, like in the swimming pool area and in the shops, and then this one also seems the same. So it doesn't seem like it's a creator problem. Is it a Planet Coaster problem, or is it a my setting problem? Because the interiors just do seem really, really dark. Very bizarre. So we've got the Stargate ride there. And then we've got Harry Pottery. That's amazing. I love that. Harry Pottery. So there's going to be nothing in here like sequencer-wise, is there? I wouldn't have thought. I really like that. I like the pun. And then we have the Mos Eisley Cantina with R2-D2 at the top. Careful. He shot first. I really like this. That's so cool. Like kind of when you're just in this one little bit only. Yeah, very nice little Easter egg there to Star Wars. Right, so let's go back downstairs again. And I assume we've got to head outside first then? Oh, it's certainly looking that way. So we'll go this way. So we've got all the differing gates, which are all numbered. So we've got Gate 1 Star Trek, which we'll go to after we've been outside. Then we've got Gate 2 Blade Runner. And then, so Gate 3 is over here. I'll have a look at this in a second, whatever that is. Titanic. And then over there, we've got June, which is Gate 4. So what is this? Oh, the pieces are moving. That's not chess. It's a wizard's chess. It's Harry Potter. Yeah, wizard chess. So Harry Potter. So the first one, the Philosopher's Stone, or the Sorcerer's Stone, if you're American, where obviously Ronald Weasley says like, "That's not chess, that's wizard's chess." And mine's like, "That's barbaric." Let's play a deadly game of wizard's chess. That's amazing. I love how you've got the pieces moving. I'm not familiar with the inner mechanics of Planet Coaster 2 yet, with only just returning. I haven't really played around much with it, so I don't know how you've managed to do that. The same with Silex's June ride last week. I don't know how you guys are doing things like this. I don't understand how the animatronics are working and how triggered effects are now working, but that's incredible. That's so good. So let's head out of here. So we have the Little House on the Prairie. So I believe, yeah, I can't leave the path, can I? I love this, by the way, in this new Plipcam mode, how you are locked to the paths. It makes, certainly parks like this, where you may have riddles and things like that, it makes it so much easier, because I can't just go off the beaten path, so to speak. I'm literally locked onto the path. And then the way that you can click on rides and enter rides and then exit rides and remain in the first person mode, that's game changing. That's absolutely brilliant. I really do like that feature. Right, so we'll come down here. We've got a carousel just to our left hand side, and then, well, oh, hang on, I've broken a bit of the path there. There you go. And we've got a interior here. Is this just food and drink? See, now, is this just a me thing, or is that extremely dark? And you can't say it's because Mike hasn't put lights up. There's lights everywhere, but it's just so dark. Yeah, seriously, I'd actually really like to know, because maybe it is a Matty incompetence thing. Oh, the monorail has got a Blade Runner car over the top of it. That's cool. I like that. I can see a sandworm off in the distance. Right, stop getting distracted, mate. Yeah, let me know about this lighting thing, because maybe it's something that I'm doing wrong with a setting somewhere, and I need to change something. And here we go, look, we have got the second one. So Alien, Star Wars, and we are now playing. I don't know what that film is. I really don't. I'm going to have to Google what that film is. But if we press the play sequencer, so that will be the second one. And then, is there any kind of like clues as to where the next one would be from here, where number 3 would be? Because nothing happens when I press that, and I can't see any kind of hints as to where the next one would be. Right, okay, so we did have a clue earlier on, didn't we, about the Jack and Rose, and the Jack statue may not be as empty as it first appears. So we've got to imagine that there'll be one in there, so that'll be 3. And then we're just going to have to keep our eyes peeled, aren't we? Knowing Mike, they're hidden in like really obscure places. Oh, I can see the Titanic off over there, but I don't want to ruin anything. Don't look Don't look. We're just going to look at the floor, all right? Don't look over there. There you go. See, I didn't ruin anything. And I didn't look at that sandworm either. Don't look over there either. Avert your eyes, everybody. There we go. Right, let's start heading towards gate 1 then. So, I feel like kind of I need to be checking everything for these sequences. Like, will there be one hidden on the James Bond ride, do we think? No, I don't know. I don't know. We'll try our best and keep our eyes open. That's gate 2, Matty. I'm going the wrong way. Right, gate 1, Star Trek. So, I did read the instructions for the park description, and it said always stay in first person mode, and when you click on the monorails, don't exit them until the gates have closed. So we need to hop onto the monorail. I mean, the menu doesn't come up. That's insane. I clicked on the ride to go on the monorail, and the HUD doesn't come up or anything like that. This is game changing. Oh, there's the Titanic. Spoiler alert, it sinks at the end. Wow, Mike, I can't believe you spoiled that. What if people hadn't seen it? Yeah, it sinks at the end. Go figure. And Kate lets go. She's like, I'll never let go. Not Kate, Rose even. Kate Winslet, Rose. She's like, I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. And then lets him go. Like, what? Whatever. Anyway, so don't get out of this until the doors have opened. This must be that's a Jurassic Park area. There must be dinosaurs hidden in there or something. Or like the faraway tree. That's what it is. It's the faraway tree. You should have done that. You should have literally just put one sole tree in the middle with a sign saying the faraway tree. Now that would have been punny. Oh dear, Matty. Oh, what am I like? Anyway, are we there yet? Are we there? Oh, hello. Oh my days, look at this. We have the Starship Enterprise just up there, and the doors have opened so I can get out. And no HUD. This is amazing. This is game changing. This is literally game changing for doing spotlights. It'll make editing so much easier for me. It really will. The amount of editing that I'll need to do at the end of the video, like kind of breaking down like kind of when the menu's up and everything, honestly, game changing. But anyway, this is amazing. This is so cool. We've got the Starship Enterprise just up there. It's given me the Star Trek that J.J. Abrams did. That kind of vibes, like when it's actually first being built. I can see a drop tower just over there. And I'm assuming we go straight on the ride, do we? So, not danger zone, landing zone even. Danger zone. Learn to read, Matty. I'm just going to cut over here. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Right, am I going to be able to hop on the ride straight away and get the right view and everything? It would be really cool, and I don't know if this is a feature or not. So if you're in this first person mode and you were to click on a ride, you could automatically set the viewpoint that you wanted people to view the ride in. So if you wanted front bumper mode, for instance, if I was to click on this, it would automatically go front bumper mode because that would be your preference setting, or like kind of maybe chase cam or something like that. And if that was like kind of something that you could actually set up, that would be amazing. Maybe it's already in the game, I don't know, possibly. I don't know, but I probably should have clicked that. I proper pushed the queue. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm a VIP, alright? I was here first. Right, so if I click on that... No. It did. And then, can I swap the views? I'm not going to be able to swap the views without hopping out, am I? No. Right, I'll go in... so I'll stay in this view? I don't know. I'm just going to leave to this view. Enjoy, everybody! absolutely brilliant. That was so good. I really did enjoy that. It was more the atmosphere and everything. It was about halfway through the coaster when I actually thought to myself, I need to be paying attention to the coaster itself and the experience of what this coaster was like is it smooth and everything, because I was just so busy being absorbed into like everything that was going on around me and the atmosphere of the whole thing. Yeah, brilliant. Really well done. So, General Order number 1. The Federation must not intervene in the natural development of extraterrestrial life and societies. Now, is there something here? If I put the... What's it on? There is. There's a sequencer hidden inside there. So, was that number 3? That had to be number 3, didn't it? There you go. I can't believe I found that. I'm proper proud of myself. Go me! Do you think we can do it? Do you think we can actually find all 7? It'll be a first. Whenever Mike's done one of these challenges in one of his parks before, I don't believe I've ever completed one without cheating before. Or I've just like kind of had to leave them undone. And there's the queue for the drop tower. I'm not queuing for that. I'm sorry. The queue's too long. I'm sorry. I'm going back. Yeah, I know Mike's been a bit disappointed in the past that I haven't been able to complete his challenges, but that's no reflection upon his challenges. That's because I'm a dumbass. There's a big difference to make there. I'm not the most intellectual person in the world. I like to think I'm well educated, but I'm not. So, anyway, let's come back down here. This is so cool, Mike. I love this. It's absolutely amazing. It feels like a completely different park to what we were looking at earlier on, which is something you've always excelled at, to be honest. That was the same with the other Ride the Movies parks, especially the... I'm going to say especially one of them in particular. It wasn't. It was all of them, to be honest. Oh, jump on quick. Go. There we go. Nailed it. Yeah, you've always been good at being able to... almost like segregate your parks. Is that the right terminology? Like kind of you'd have one park but like different zones of it. It'd feel like a completely different park. You could tune in for the first 5 minutes of a spotlight and then skip 10 minutes and then tune back in again, and you'd be like, oh, this is a different spotlight. Matty's doing 2 parks in this video, and it wasn't. It's just because of how well and how seamless you're able to like kind of change these themes around. But there we go, we've got lots of far away trees again. We've got another building over there, so that must be the Blade Runner one then. Because obviously the Dune one was out in the open from what we can see, and it looks like the Titanic one is also out in the open. So that must be the Blade Runner. Is it Blade Runner and Aliens, or just Blade Runner? Because obviously you've got the Weyland-Yutani logo, so... maybe it's just a bit of both. But there you go. We'll hop out of there. Honestly, I can't get over this being able to hop on and off rides in first person mode. I can't quite wrap my head around that. I've spent so long. Bear in mind, I've done, what, 300 spotlights on Planet Coaster 1 before? And that was just not a thing. You couldn't do that. And now to just be able to do it, like just hop on and off like this, is game changing. But now we're going to have to sit and wait for this, aren't we? Hang on. Speed up. Speed up. Come on. Chop. Hurry. Right, there we go. Nailed it. Hop on this. And we're probably going to have to speed up just for a second while we wait for the doors to close, and off we go. There we go. So, yeah, you can see the sandworm and the dune off in the distance. This is very bizarre. So obviously this is only the 3rd or 4th video back. I've already mentioned J.J. Abrams and Star Trek twice. We've already had Dune twice and sandworms. Very bizarre. Right, so there's the Star Trek building over there. And here's building 2 over here. So we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled in here, aren't we, for another sequencer. Because there's got to be sequencer number 4 in this room. There has to be. That must be where it is. Hello. Hello, that's a fancy shirt you've got on there. Wow, I can see you coming. And who've we got to our right? Hello there. Oh, he's got his little Crocs on. Look at the detail of his Crocs. That's actually quite good detail. And I appear to be a small child. Anyway, right, let's hop off this. I am a child at the best of times, to be fair, so that's probably quite a fair statement. Oh my days. Oh, this is awesome. Right, let's come down here. Oh, this is going to be so difficult to find a sequencer here, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Right, we'll try and tour the area first, and if anything seems obvious that that's where it'll be, obviously we'll put the HUD back on again. But otherwise, we're just going to have to have the HUD on and run around the entire area until we find it. But, oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I love this so much. So we have the police station down here. I can't get over the road there. Is it going to be in one of these cars? Do you know what? I'm just going to have the hood on. I'm sorry. I don't like having the hood on, but I'm just going to have to keep the hood on. It's hidden inside this car or something, or maybe like the police station. Like kind of just wherever there's a path, isn't it? So it's not like it's going to be hidden in a place where I can't get to on foot. So we've got the Joe's just over here. I don't imagine it will be in the food area, so can't imagine it'll be there. So we have the Old Times over here. Splash Emporium. Oh, this is amazing. I'm really, really enjoying this. It feels so nostalgic at the same time. It's just being in a Ride the Movies park. There is a telephone box. Let me over to the telephone box. Is there a crossing here? I think that might be where it'll be. I think that might be where it'll be. Hopefully. It is! It is! There's number 4. We've done it. So there's number 4. Right, so we can hide that hood again. Now, and then if anything seems like really obvious that there may be another one in this area, because obviously there's 4 areas. There was the one outside, there was one, so that's only 6, because there was one in the shop, there was one outside, and then there's the 4 different areas. So that's only going to make 6. So we do still need to find one of these areas has got 2. Oh, of course one of the areas has got 2. Right, okay, anyway, let's head down this queue path. We're going to skip all of this. And we'll hop on because there's a car leaving. Never mind. Right, let's hop on this ride. Let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everyone. Wow, that was amazing. That was so good. I wasn't expecting it all to go outside and everything. I may have been wrong, but was that a Planet of the Apes reference outside with the broken Statue of Liberty all underground and everything? I think that's what it was, but yeah, fantastic ride. Really, really smooth all the way around. Great layout. Brilliant job. Thoroughly enjoyed that. So, right, we'd better start heading back to the main entrance so we can go towards the Zone 3 and Zone 4, because I believe we're already about half an hour into this spotlight already. We're absolutely flying along. So, can we get up this way? This was the... Can we get up this way, or is this the entry? Oh, no, we can come either way. Fantastic. Oh, can we just jump over? Can we jump over? Hang on, I might just have to cheese this a second. Hang on. Nailed it! Easy. Right, who have we got with us this time? Oh. Oh, never mind. There's somebody. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And I've now changed. Oh, nice hot pants that I'm wearing. That's... I'm not sure I should be looking down there, to be honest. It's not very suitable for work. Anyway... I wasn't expecting that in today's spotlight. Right, anyway, oh, I've got all hot round the collar now. Right, let's get back to the station. And we'll also head back up to the riddle shop as well. Just make sure, because I believe it's the first 3 or 4 that we've done now. So we'll just have a double check on that as well and just make sure. So, right, here we are. Inside. And out we hop. Right, so we'll head back upstairs again. So that would be round here, wouldn't it? There we go. Oh, hello, King Coaster. Right. Let's have a gander. So we've got... Oh, hang on, we've missed... We've got 1, 2, 4, and 7. So how has that happened? So we haven't got a 3. So I thought 3 would have been the Star Trek one. That makes me wonder if 3 is in here somewhere. Hang on, I'm just going to turn the HUD back on. I don't know, what's just happened there? Oh. How did I get back down here again? Okay. I fell through the floor. That was weird. Right, back up again. I'm wondering if there's something maybe like kind of around the cinema or the Star Wars or something. So, no, I can't see anything here. Is there anything around the Mos Eisley, like kind of maybe in the centre bar or something? No, there's nothing here. What about in Harry Pottery? Like maybe like hidden in... Oh, there's one! Right, okay, so there's one. So there was one here. So I wonder maybe if there is one on the Wizard's chessboard as well then. So which one was that I've just activated? I've just fell through the floor again. That didn't trigger any. Oh, we've won. Okay, congratulations everybody, we did it, yay! Is that because I did them out of sequence, maybe? I don't know, I kind of get the feeling that maybe I shouldn't have... I don't know, I've gone wrong somewhere, haven't I? I don't know what's happened there. Sorry Mike, sorry, I'm just going to very quickly run around this chessboard and make sure there's none here. I wonder why it didn't light up then. That's true. Well, we've got the Titanic area, haven't we? And it said something about the Jack statue. So we'll have a look around the Jack statue and activate that one and see if that lights up anything when we come back. But yeah, that's very bizarre. I'm not sure what's happened there. So, oh, wow. Oh, is that a log flume? It is. We've got a log flume going through the remnants of the Titanic. We've got a helter-skelter just here. We've got a couple of shops. I like this building. I like the multicolours of it. A small little flat ride just there. And then we've got a Rose statue, and there must be a Jack statue over here. So if we put the HUD back on again, and is there you go, play sequence. So we'll play that, and let me out, there we go. That, hide that HUD again, and I assume this must be the log flume. I'm just making up the queue path as I go along. What am I doing here? Right, there we go. Oh my days. Right, is there one in the station? Move out the way, everybody. Move, peasants. There's one there.
Come on.
Can I jump on? Can I jump on? There we go. Look at the water! Oh my days, look at that water effects. Anyway, right, let's go for a ride on the log flume, shall we? Enjoy, everyone. Forget the ride for a moment. The water effects in this game are absolutely amazing. Look at that water. How it ripples and everything. That's so good. I didn't realise the water in this game was so good. Otherwise, I would have been playing it since day one. Like, seriously. But anyway, back to the ride. That was my favourite ride at the park so far. I absolutely loved that. I think it was really, really well put together. I think it was quite respectful as well, like kind of with the story going through. I didn't know the log flumes in this game have the lifts going up, but you utilise that system really, really well. Yeah, great layout, great storytelling, and my favourite ride of the park so far. Right, so we have one final area left to go in, but I do want to go back to the riddle shop and just see if that jack light did actually now light up. I do wonder if I've broken the whole thing by doing it out of sequence, but in the same breath I do also still want to find all 7, because I think that's now 5 that we've found, so I think we've got 2 more left to find, and I would like to find them just to say that I have. Yeah, that lit up number 6. So did the Harry Potter one light? No, the Harry Potter one definitely didn't light something up, did it? Because the first one was the one in this shop, the second one was the House of the Prairie, the fourth one we assume was Star Trek, 7 must have been in the Blade Runner, and 6 must have been the Titanic. So why didn't the Harry Potter one light anything up? Or is that not linked to this quest? Is that something completely different? Is that something like in this shop maybe? So if we play the sequence, does something happen in the shop? I don't believe so. No, is there any? No, not in there. And if we go back, has that now lit something up? No, it hasn't, has it? So I don't know. I don't know if that is one or not. I'm sorry, Mike, you're going to have to let me know on that. But anyway, we do have one final area left to look at, which will be the June area. And hopefully we can find another button in there. And then I think that's 7. I believe that is 7. I'll have found 7 different sequences. That's for certain. So let's go over and have a look, shall we? So, Gate 4, June. Let's have a walk down here. And let's hopefully find this last sequencer, shall we? So, nice long pathway coming all the way down here. And out we come. We've got the giant sandworm over there. So we have the Ornithopter and the Spice Harvester by Silex. So you should recognise these the other day from the June spotlight. But of course we never actually got to see them up close in that spotlight. So it's actually nice to be able to come and see them up close. Maybe I should have had a look at them then. Is there going to be a sequencer inside this? I can't read that. I'm not even going to attempt to because I'm just going to butcher it. Nope, there's no sequencer around here. So is there one it won't even let me over here. Following the path, no, it won't even let me go to the building, so it can't be that. So it's around this, maybe? No, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Maybe the back of this? No. And anything around. Is it like kind of hidden in one of these vases or something? Or base or whatever? What about... No, it doesn't appear to be, does it? Okay, there's another one of the copter things over here. So maybe this one? No. Okay. Well, maybe we'll find it in a moment. So, we have our final ride of the park. It looks like a B&M suspended coaster, I believe it is, maybe. We'll walk down the path. It might even be in this queue path or something, maybe. Just for like a change of pace. No, it doesn't appear to be, does it? Or maybe like in the station? Oh no, it's a B&M flying coaster. Right, so we have our final ride of the park. Let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everyone. That was an incredible ride to end the spotlight on. That was absolutely fantastic. Really, really good coaster. Very smooth all the way out. I loved the layout of it. The way that you go into the sandworm's mouth as you went down. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. As for this challenge, I think I might have to call it there. And I'm actually really disappointed because I thought we were doing really well. I'm not going to lie. I thought this is the time. This is the one where we actually complete a Magickmike challenge. But I've got no idea. But we kind of already cheated and won the car anyway. And because of the length of the video, I can't really justify spending that much longer running around trying to find these last sequences. There's got to be one in here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it anywhere, and then I'm out of guesses as to where the others could be. I thought possibly the wizard's chessboard, but there was nothing there, so I don't know. I don't know maybe if I found 5 or 6. I don't know if the Harry Pottery one was the 6th one, and then I am just missing the one from somewhere. But let's chalk it up as a win, guys. We got the car, we won, so pat yourselves on the back. We all did a great job. Well done, everybody. And let's go to some closing thoughts for this park, shall we? It's been such a nostalgia blast coming back to a Ride the Movies park. It really does take me back to them very first few spotlights that I ever did, where I was really nervous and I was like, hello everybody, I'm hoping everybody likes these videos, and I was tripping over my own words. Not that I ever do that anymore at all. I never do that. And just to be able to come back to a Magickmike park, it really kind of like hit me in the feelies. And I don't know if I could say that this is the best one, because they've all been such a good quality. I've loved all of them for their own unique and individual things. There's been little parts of each one that have been so good that I couldn't pick out a favourite out of all of them. I say that, I actually think the Ride the Movies Horror might be one of my favourites ever. I loved that park so much. But this was incredible. I had an absolute blast doing this. I'm sorry I couldn't complete the riddle challenge. I think I did quite well though, I'm not gonna lie. But what do you all think of this amazing park? You're gonna have to let me know down below in the comments. But until the next one, I will see you all very soon. Until then, take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. Bye everybody!